Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've all got your seatbelts fastened because we are diving headfirst into the thrilling fourth round of this epic battle. The anticipation in the air is so thick you could cut it with a knife as the formidable hordes, including the Soul Reapers, the Lords, Lili, Li Fan Club, Kronos Royale, Ravana, and the Emperors, gear up for an adrenaline-pumping showdown. Oh, and let's not forget the twist in the tale. Kronos Royale's rebranding, which adds an extra layer of intrigue to this already tantalizing clash. But enough chit-chat. Let's get straight to the action. The map reveals the Emperors strategically positioned on the left, keeping a close eye on Li Fan Club. However, our attention is drawn to the Lords stationed prominently on the right side of the battlefield. The stage is set, the chess pieces are in place, and we are about to jump into the heart of this action-packed battle. Are you all feeling the excitement as much as I am? Now, the Soul Reapers emerge from their base fort, showcasing a spectacular display of unity and power. They're surging forward with most of their forces heading to the familiar right side of the battlefield. As the Soul Reapers advance, two standout warriors, Hellacious and Morningstar, grab everyone's attention with an undeniable aura of energy. Sporting the coveted speed flag, the anticipation is palpable. Morningstar, in particular, wastes no time and boldly seizes a level 1 fort, showing their fiery determination to confront their rivals head-on. On the flip side of the battlefield, the quest for Justice is well underway. Justice, accompanied by the unwavering Sandrew, marches with a mission to uphold righteousness in the face of adversity. Together, they've taken firm control of both level 1 base forts, and their combined strength is a force to be reckoned with. The battlefield is alive with action, anticipation is building, and warriors from all hordes are poised for an epic showdown. As the drama unfolds, our eyes are glued to the screen, eagerly awaiting the next thrilling development. Now, our focus turns to Warrior Agrawal, who's joined the dynamic duo of Hellacious and Morningstar. They're advancing to the right side, inching closer to their ultimate goal. But they're not just sprinting towards their destination. They're employing a clever strategy, securing forts along the way to ensure their squad remains well-equipped and ready for the challenges ahead. And just when we thought the battlefield couldn't get any more intense, a rally is initiated at a level 2 fort. Our relentless warrior, Ronan, wastes no time and throws himself into the fray at full throttle. The burning question on everyone's mind, can they conquer that level 2 fort in one mighty swoop? The excitement is through the roof. In a breathtaking display of coordination and skill, the Green Rally, led by Hellacious, launches an all-out assault on the fort, leaving us utterly awestruck. In the blink of an eye, that fort now proudly bears the mark of the Soul Reapers, adding to their expanding territory on the battlefield. But wait, folks, there's a twist in the plot. The Ravana Alliance, known for their renowned warriors, arrives a tad late in occupying a fort. But don't you dare take your eyes off the screen just yet. There's something intriguing awaiting the Soul Reapers up ahead, promising even more excitement and suspense as the battle rages on. And now, brace yourselves for a clash of epic proportions. The Ravana Alliance, decked out in their signature yellow, is in a fierce battle against the Blue Warriors. It's a monumental showdown. This clash promises to be a game changer in the unfolding story of this thrilling battle. Oh my goodness, hold on to your hats, because Hellacious just sprinted across the battlefield at lightning speed to join the Green Rally in their quest to seize another level 2 fort. And just when you thought things couldn't get any more exciting, Storm and Hellacious lead the charge in the Justice Rally, marching towards a fort. But guess what? The enemies have a path towards that fort as well. Whoa! The fort's defense was left by 8B, and other Soul Warriors are rushing towards it like a lightning bolt. Who's that warrior? Oh, it's none other than Morningstar and Hellacious leading the second squad. The result, the fort now proudly bears the banner of the Soul Reapers. But wait, the enemies of the Emperor Hoarded, Mansa Musa and Yala, made an attempt to take the fort from the Soul Reapers. Little did they know, their power wasn't enough. Alas, Lee also tried to hit the fort, but it was a bit too late. Let's zip back to our main scene on the right side. Morningstar has returned and is marching towards the Lord's level 2 Raider fort. Meanwhile, our Alliance Ravana is embroiled in a fierce battle with ongoing rallies on the Lord's fort. They're giving it their all, but the defense of the Lord's fort is nothing to scoff at. It seems like even a single red rally won't be enough to take it. Still, Ravana is doing everything they can to weaken the fort and eliminate those elites. And now, the mighty and relentless Lord's warrior, Jeff, is making his move. He's taking lands and creating a path towards the Ravana level 1 Fort Raider, with the aim of seizing that fort and putting a stop to Ravana's rapid attacks. But alas, after taking down solo targets, he wasn't able to capture the fort. The battlefield map shows just how much of the Sol territory has been spread out this time. Since Sol engaged in a head-on battle, they had less time to capture the remaining Raider forts on the map. Meanwhile, our other alliance, Kronos, is brimming with energy after their rebranding, now known as Kronos Royale. They're taking over forts from the other side of the Lords, and wait a second, why does this situation seem so familiar? Yes, I remember now. It's reminiscent of round 2 of this season, defending a level 2 fort while simultaneously fending off attacks from 3 different hordes. There's just a slight twist this time. If you haven't watched round 2, I'll leave a link in the description for you to check it out after this epic battle. Hold on to your hats, folks, because the action is as hot as a dragon's breath, and we're picking up right where we left off. Zakul from the Ravana Alliance has surged forward and carved a path towards the Lords, allowing the rest of the warriors to rally and prepare to attack. But wait, it's a real nail-biter. The Sol Reapers have initiated a red rally, known as the 10-man rally, the big question on everyone's mind. Can this rally pack enough punch to capture that fort? I'm as curious as a cat in a room full of laser pointers. Meanwhile, let's take a peek at the scores to see where everyone stands. Let's take a look at scoreboard. ED Leli Fan Club's Horde has claimed 5 level 1 forts and 4 level 2 forts. The Sol Reapers have secured 3 level 1 forts and 2 level 2 forts. The Lords have clinched 2 level 1 forts and 1 level 2 fort. Kronos Royale have proudly seized 5 level 1 forts and 1 level 2 fort. The Emperors, well, they've managed to nab 3 level 1 forts, and Ravana isn't too far behind with 4 level 1 forts in their bag of surprise. Back to the battlefield, and both Sol Reapers and Ravana rallies are revved up and ready to go, but they're yet to launch. Meanwhile, the Sol Reapers warriors are doing an excellent job at playing defense, stopping the Lords in their tracks, disrupting their path and giving them the good old razzle-dazzle. Bravo, folks. Keep up the great work. Over in the midst of this grand spectacle, the Emperors are on a land-grabbing spree, taking over Sol Reapers' territory, clearing the land, and emptying the forts as if they're on a shopping spree. The Lords are battling fiercely, and the Emperors are doing their level best to stop the Sol Reapers from enjoying those sweet buff effects and to keep the warriors guessing about where to focus next. But you know what? The Sol Reapers are resolute, keeping their eyes on the prize and their sights locked on the Lords. Now picture this. Morningstar's red rally and Agahori's blue rally are marching in perfect harmony, synced up to seize the Lord's fort. Meanwhile, the Emperors continue their campaign to snatch up the Sol Reapers' forts. Both Ravana and Kronos rallies are hammering the Lord's fort, aiming to decimate those elites within. But lo and behold, the Lords are replenishing their elites, showing unwavering determination to keep that fort standing. It's a clash of titans. Fasten your seatbelts, folks. Both Sol Reapers' rallies are inching closer to the fort, and the warriors are feeling the heartbeat in their throats. What's about to go down? Will the Sol Reapers conquer that fort in one fell swoop, or will they have to launch more rallies? Stick around because we're about to find out. In the meantime, the Lords managed to seize Ravana's level 1 fort after 2 well-executed attacks, creating a roadblock for the Sol Reapers who were midway to their level 2 fort. But guess what? Ravana's not calling it quits just yet. Their fearless leader blazes across the battlefield like a shooting star and snatches that level 1 fort back from the Lords. As the fort's banner changes once more, Ravana declares, "We will take back what is rightfully ours." They send the Lord's warriors packing back to their level 2 fort. The Soul Reapers are closing in on the Lord's level 2 fort, and their rallies are raring to go. We're on the edge of our seats, eager to see the results. But hold your horses, because the first attempt wasn't quite successful, thanks to that formidable garrison of over 200 billion. The Soul Reapers return to their base fort faster than you can say action-packed. They're regrouping and hatching a new plan for their next assault. Meanwhile, some Soul Reapers have ventured out to halt the Emperors who've been relentlessly taking their forts. They also receive a helping hand from the Li Fan Club warriors, who are disrupting the Emperor's path and snatching forts from their grasp without breaking much of a sweat. Back on the right side of the battlefield, some of the Lord's Horde warriors have retreated to their base fort. Given that there's a cap on the number of level 2 forts, and Kronos and Ravana have already occupied one each, they've decided to hunker down in their own base camp. In a daring move, the Ascension army tried to wrestle a fort back from the Emperors, but alas, their efforts fell a bit short. Still, they gave it their all, trying to prevent the Emperors from advancing further into Soul Reapers territory. Back on the battlefield, the Soul Reapers have kicked off another red rally against the Lord's level 2 fort. They're leaving nothing to chance, aiming to break the Lord's unyielding defense. They've even started 2 simultaneous red rallies, leaving us all on the edge of our seats, wondering whether they'll manage to take that last standing Lord's fort. Before both rallies hit the fort, you've got Shizedi and the Kronos Horde rally putting their heads together, devising a plan to weaken the fort and make their sacrifice truly count when both red rallies come knocking. And boom! The last standing Lord's level 2 fort is now under the banner of the Soul Reapers. Mission accomplished, with a little help from their allies in Ravana and Kronos, not to mention Lilia Fan Club. But is this the end of our thrilling saga? Not so fast, because we're talking about the Lords, and there's a warrior named Jeff who just won't call it a day, no matter the results. A Horde battle enthusiast like him is as rare as a unicorn sighting. Hold on to your armrests, folks, because this isn't the end. Stick with me, because there's more to come, and we're about to find out what's lurking on the horizon. Just when you thought you could catch your breath, Morningstar's starting a rally to take Ravana's level 1 fort, all because the Lord's Horde is as restless as a cat in a room full of laser pointers. Their red rallies are aiming to hit the bullseye, unless of course that fort is heavily garrisoned, and then boom. As soon as it's occupied by the Soul Reapers, the Lords stage a brilliant comeback and reclaim their base fort. It's a well-executed plan. Folks, they waited for the perfect moment and struck when the fort was vulnerable. This little hiccup will lead to yet another fierce battle, but that's alright, because we've got enough popcorn to see this epic battle through to the end. If you've run out or never had any in the first place, I'm sorry, I can't send popcorn through the description, but let's jump back into the video. Oh, what a spectacle we have here, ladies and gentlemen. The Soul Reapers are like an unbreakable wall, refusing to let the Lords slip away from their base fort. They've got warriors strategically positioned, cutting off every possible escape route, leaving the Lords with no choice but to face the music and confront the Soul Reapers head-on. But wait, what's this? A group of brave Lord's warriors, brimming with determination, has sneaked away, looking to cause some havoc in the Kronos Horde territory. It's like a tactical game of cat and mouse, with the Lords trying to outmaneuver the Soul Reapers at every turn, and amidst all this chaos and strategy. Justice Agori, the stalwart champion of the Soul Reapers, has initiated a red-blue rally, a force to be reckoned with, marching straight towards the heart of the Lord's base fort. You can practically feel the intensity in the air as the rally approaches, ready to unleash a storm of power and might upon the Lord's defenses. It's battles like these that make you sit at the edge of your seat, rooting for your favorite horde to emerge victorious. The Soul Reapers are showing no signs of slowing down, while the Lords are mustering their forces, preparing to defend their stronghold with everything they've got. This clash is turning into a masterclass in tactical warfare, with every move calculated and every decision crucial to the outcome. Keep your eyes glued to the screen, folks. because this is the moment where legends are made. The Soul Reapers are determined to make their mark, but the Lords won't back down without a fight. With Justice Agori leading the charge, it's only a matter of time before the battlefield erupts into an all-out frenzy of epic proportions. Who will emerge victorious? My folks, what an electrifying rally difference we've witnessed, all thanks to that pesky office internet, right? But worry not, the Soul Reapers are not giving in. They've got their speed flags ready to save the day. Anticipate that heart-pounding moment when they synchronize their rallies. Boom! Did you see that? The rally hit the fort in perfect sync. You might have underestimated the skills of Justice and Agori, but they've shown us what they're made of. The Lord's base fort now proudly bears the banner of the Soul Reapers, and they've learned something from the past, garrisoning those lands in front of their base fort. A clever move, but the Soul Reapers aren't leaving that fort empty this time. The battlefield is buzzing with action as Soul Reapers' warriors relentlessly hit the front lands, sending the Lord's warriors back to base camp and securing the fort. They're clearing the way for what seems like another daring move from the Lords, trying to make a path towards Kronos Royale's forts. But the Soul Reapers are no strangers to the Lord's tactics and are ready to counter. The Lords decided to initiate a 10-man red rally on the second base camp, catching the Soul Reapers a bit off guard, but in a brilliant move, Soul Reaper's warrior Angel of Love quickly began creating a path from the inside to the Lord's second base fort. And then, there goes Jeff's 10-man rally in full speed, determined to hit the bullseye. And boom, the second base fort of the Lords falls once again. This is the second time they've managed to break out since this epic battle began. Now, let's take a quick peek at the Gold Division scores. The Soul Reapers are ranking number 1 with 28 billion points, 8 billion points. And the Lords are closely behind in the second position with 27.2 billion points. Lele Fan Club takes the third spot with 20.3 billion points, while Kronos Royale claims the fourth position with 15.9 billion points. Ravana secures the fifth spot with 13.1 billion points, and the Emperors round off the sixth position with 11.8 billion points. The Lords currently have just one level 1 fort, facing a dire situation. Meanwhile, Leli Fan Club boasts a whopping 10 level 1 forts and 4 level 2 forts, showcasing their dominance. Soul Reapers, despite their intense focus on the Lords, have managed to maintain a solid footing on the battlefield, with 2 level 2 forts and 2 level 1 forts in their possession. The Emperors are yet to secure any forts. Kronos Royale stands strong with 5 level 1 forts and 1 level 2 fort, while Ravana maintains a formidable presence with 4 level 1 forts and 1 level 2 fort. The battle for supremacy rages on. Oh, this battle is a roller coaster of epic proportions. And it seems like it's not over yet. The Lords are making another move, this time towards Kronos Royale's forts. The map shows that the Soul Reaper's path is scattered and broken due to the Emperor's interference, but their focus is unwavering as they march towards the Lords. Soul Reaper's blue rally, led by Agarwal and an unnamed commander, Hofis internet issues, right, are in action, moving in sync. And to our surprise, Kronos Royale's rally, led by Pain, strikes just before them. Both blue rallies hit the bullseye, and now both the Lords' base camps are under the banner of the Soul Reapers. The Lords are locked in, and this might just be the perfect time for me to step away from the office desk and grab myself a well-deserved toffee. What a battle it's been, and you, my friends, can take a breather while I grab that much-needed coffee. But don't go too far, because this battle is far from over, so stay with me to discover what's in store. And now, dear viewers, what an absolute roller coaster of action-packed events we've witnessed today on the battlefield. The Soul Reapers, relentless as ever, refusing to back down in the face of the relentless attacks from the Lord's horde, have successfully planned a counterattack to reclaim their lost forts. The determination in their eyes is undeniable, and they are leaving no stone unturned to secure their defenses and pave the way for a peaceful day ahead. Throughout the day, Jeff, the relentless warrior, made persistent attempts to breach the Soul Reaper's defenses, launching attacks with his two formidable squads. It was a day filled with fiery clashes as Jeff sought to pave a path to the base fort and rally his forces. But alas, the Soul Reapers were on high alert, determined to thwart every advance and deny their foes the chance to mount a rally. We won't dwell on the dozens of Jeff's attacks, but we'll give you a glimpse of their perseverance, tenacity, and resilience. These warriors are truly dedicated to the cause. Now, let's turn our attention to the grand map, which unfolds like a canvas of strategic brilliance. Saturdays can be tricky for some of us who balance the battlefield with the demands of the office, but our narrator managed to seize a crucial moment. Jeff, sensing the pressure from the Soul Reaper's relentless pursuit, attempted to capture the Ravana fort in a remote region, thinking it might offer respite. However, his efforts were valiant yet in vain, and he was forced to retreat to their base fort. In the midst of it all, let's not forget the importance of maintaining a strong defense with buffs. As the narrator watches over their advisors and troops, the sense of satisfaction in bolstering their forces is truly awesome. An image paints 1,000 words. And what a scene it was. Oh, a surprise attack. A green rally emerged on a level 1 garrison land, a testament to the intensity of the battle. It's clear the Soul Reapers weren't going to let any surrounding garrison lands go uncontested. The epic showdown reaches its climax as the main fort comes into focus. The mighty warriors Sasha and Agarwal of the Soul Reapers have readied 2 green rallies, setting their sights on the level 3 fort. Meanwhile, the lords are preparing for a daring escape from their base camp. And of course, we mustn't overlook the importance of elephants in this theater of war. Oh, and look at that coordinated effort by Morningstar, strategically sending in the elephant to weaken the level 3 fort for the upcoming rallies. Talk about a well-oiled machine. As Sasha makes a decisive hit on the level 3 fort, Agarwal charges in full throttle, and in the blink of an eye, the fort's defense drops to a mere 31.8 million. What a thrilling moment, folks. The stakes couldn't be higher. But wait, here comes Ascension making their move, and oh dear, Morningstar's elephants are slightly late to the party. The level 3 fort has already been claimed, saving our precious diamonds. Phew, what a close call. The combined efforts of Sohail Angel of Love and Ascension as they pave the way towards the main fort, with Agarwal joining them at full speed. And just when we thought things couldn't get any more exciting, here we have the magnificent sight of all 3 alliances, Lily Fan Club, Ravana, and Kronos, together with Soul Reapers converging at the part of the battlefield. It's like a mesmerizing canvas, painted with 4 different colors uniting in a powerful show of camaraderie. This unity is truly demonstrating the power of cooperation in the face of the most daunting challenges. Oh, but wait, what's that charging forward? It's the Lei elephant, or should I say Mammoth, thundering toward the main fort with an unstoppable force. And not to be outdone, our trusty companion Baby Bear has also joined the rally, bolstering the rally and adding another layer of intensity to this breathtaking spectacle. Just as the tension reached its peak, a resounding boom reverberates across the battlefield. The main fort has fallen under the victorious banner of So 3 Lele Fan Club. What an exhilarating climax to this incredible display of coordination and teamwork. It's moments like these that make battles like these so thrilling and unforgettable. As the action unfolded at the main fort, the Lord's base was not left unattended. With their resurgence, the Lord's warriors demonstrated their resilience by initiating a rally on the garrison land, adding an element of suspense to their endeavors. The outcome of their valiant efforts remains shrouded in mystery, leaving us on the edge of our seats, eagerly awaiting updates from the ongoing skirmish. Meanwhile, the ever-vigilant Soul Reapers horde wasted no time in regrouping and preparing for their next move. It seems they were determined to maintain their momentum with their sights set firmly on the main fort. As the climactic moment approached, Ascension once again stepped into the spotlight, seizing the glory, while the esteemed Shahzadi, though swift and decisive, narrowly missed the opportunity to claim the victory. What a gripping turn of events. And just like that, Shizadi swiftly reappeared at the Lord's base camp, ready to thwart any further advances from their rival horde. The battlefield has settled, and let's quickly review the current scores. At the top, we have the indomitable Soul Reapers firmly holding the first position with a staggering 35.3 billion score, followed closely by the Resolute Lords, securing the second spot with 31.6 billion. Lele Fan Club maintains a formidable third place with 25.8 billion, while Kronos Royale stands strong in fourth place, tallying 21.3 billion. Ravana maintains their presence in the battle, securing the fifth position with 16.4 billion, and the Emperors hold the sixth spot with 13.5 billion. Diving deeper into the territories, Soul Reapers have fortified their position with an impressive 6 level 1 forts, 2 level 2 forts, and an imposing level 3 fort, along with their well-defended main fort. Lele Fan Club continues to hold their ground with 7 level 1 forts, 4 level 2 forts, and a dominating level 3 fort. Kronos Royale maintains their strong presence with 5 level 1 forts, 2 level 2 forts, and a resilient level 3 fort. On the other hand, the Lords, after their intense battle with the Soul Reapers, have no forts left standing. Ravana holds 4 level 1 forts and 1 level 3 fort, while the Emperors have yet to secure any forts after their intense battle with the Lele Fan Club, have no forts left standing. Certainly, amidst the locked hordes, the battlefield is awash with vibrant colors, showcasing the dynamic spirit and unwavering dedication of the 4 active forces. As the grand finale battle was drawing to a close, the Lord's Horde warriors were determined to paint the ground blue, executing their long-anticipated plan. Meanwhile, the Soul Reapers savored their victorious moment, celebrating with a delightful dinner barbecue. And that's a wrap. The battle culminates in a spectacular fashion, leaving the participants with a flurry of rewards and battle reports. In a stunning display of prowess, Jeff secures the top spot in the personal points ranking, while the Soul Reapers of India claim the well-deserved victory in this season's battles. Can you believe it? The Soul Reapers Horde members launched a staggering 15,504 attacks and initiated 121 rallies, accumulating an impressive 36.5 billion Horde influence. Although it may have been slightly less chaotic compared to their earlier encounters, it was certainly not short on surprises and nail-biting moments. Here we have the esteemed Soul Reapers, or leader seated on the illustrious Golden Throne within the radiant confines of the Golden Yurt. Through unwavering determination and the unyielding support of their alliances, the Soul Reapers have emerged triumphant, etching their name in the annals of history. And if you missed the final results map, here's your chance to catch a glimpse of the battlefield's conclusion. Take a moment to savor the sight and appreciate the dedication and valor displayed by each horde in their pursuit of victory. As the intense battle season draws to a close, we witness a chorus of cheers and heartfelt appreciation for all the hordes and their valiant warriors who fought tirelessly across the 4 epic battles. What a display of skill, strategy, and unwavering determination. Well played, everyone. Certainly, let's not forget to acknowledge and celebrate the exceptional achievements of the top warriors who have etched their names into the annals of this season's legendary battles. Their dedication, prowess, and unwavering commitment have left an indelible mark on this epic saga. Kudos to these remarkable individuals for their outstanding contributions and remarkable feats. Of course, the journey doesn't end here. Stay tuned for the thrilling credits, a tribute to the countless warriors, strategists, and allies who dedicated themselves to this incredible season of battles. Their efforts, sacrifices, and unyielding spirit have made this adventure an unforgettable and monumental experience. Let's honor each and every one of them for their remarkable contributions to this extraordinary tale.